Episode 13, Building a Leadership Legacy, the 5 Pillars of Influence. Welcome back to the Legacy Leaders podcast, where we strip leadership down to what truly matters: impact, presence, and legacy that outlives your title. I'm Janice, your host for today, leadership and change expert, international author, and unapologetic believer in doing leadership differently. And today I want to ask you something real. When you're no longer in the room, what do you want people to say about how you led? Will they remember you as the one who gave them courage, called out something greater in them, left behind systems they trust that they could build on? Or will your impact disappear the moment you stop showing up? Because here's the thing, titles fade, results expire, but how you make people feel that lives on. So in this episode, we're breaking down the 5 pillars of influence that shape your leadership legacy, one daily decision at a time. Let's get into it. Why most leaders don't leave a legacy. Here's the tough truth most leaders avoid. They think legacy is a later thing, something you reflect at retirement, something someone else summarizes in a LinkedIn tribute. But real legacy is not what you leave at the end. It's how you lead right now. And what blocks most people isn't lack of talent, it's small thinking. They obsess over short-term wins and surface metrics. And because of that, their impact dies in the presence. So if you want your influence to outlive your attendance, you need to lead from a different mindset. And these are the 5 pillars within the foundation. So the 5 pillars of influence, how legacy leaders think differently. Number 1, vision. Think beyond today. Legacy leaders see past their spreadsheet. They lead with a long view, not just this quarter's goals, but the culture they're building, the future they're shaping. Ask yourself, does your team know what you're building towards? Can you feel your vision in a way you speak, plan, and show up? If not, it's time to stretch your lens beyond now. 2, empowerment. Build other leaders. Micromanagers create dependence. Legacy leaders build independence. They delegate meaningfully. Develop people intentionally. They also celebrate others consistently. And if you walked away tomorrow, could your team still lead? If the answer is no, start building leaders, not just managing employees. Number 3, integrity. Lead by example. Integrity is what people say about you when you're not around. It's your credibility in motion. People trust what you preach. They trust what you practice, especially when it's inconvenient. Legacy leaders don't just speak values, they live them, even when no one's watching. Number 4, resilience. Stay when it gets hard. Every influential leader has had moments of doubt, setbacks, pain. But what makes them memorable? They kept going. Resilience isn't about being bulletproof. It's about getting back up. Your team learns how to face challenges by watching how you walk through yours. And 5, impact. Focus on people, not just performance. You will be remembered not by what you accomplished, but by how you made people feel. Did you create the space where people felt safe, seen, inspired? That's the imprint. And that's the piece of the people carry even years later. Your legacy leadership challenge for this week. 1 task. I want you to choose 1 action from each of the 5 pillars. Something real, something small, but meaningful. Vision. I want you to share a long-term mission in the team meeting. Speak future, not just tasks. Empowerment. Hand off 1 responsibility fully and support it, but don't supervise. Integrity. Audit 1 area where you're not practicing what you preach, then fix it. Resilience. Reflect on a recent low point. What did it teach you? How will you use it? And impact. Write or say 1 sentence to someone that makes them feel truly seen. Because your legacy isn't a someday project, it's a today decision. If this episode made you pause and reflect, send it to the leader who's building something real. Because legacy isn't earned through performance, it's built through presence, power, and people. Until next time, I'm Janice, and this is the Legacy Leaders podcast. Thanks again and tuning in. If today's message sparks something in you, please share it and tag me on Instagram at Janice. I would love to hear your biggest takeaway. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps more leaders find this message. And remember, lead boldly, lead for tomorrow, and lead with legacy. Thank you for listening.